Hey, Miles McLaughlin here. New property, ocean views along the Oregon coast in Florence. So this is it's called Holt Park is a subdivision. I have a small little, it's over a tenth of an acre. So I think it's 0.13 or 0.16 acres. And this is in Florence, Oregon, near Heceta Beach. Holt Park's a subdivision. This property actually has views of the ocean. So if you clear a couple of trees, and develop, it is a steep property. As you can see here, it does slope down. So we're looking at Third Avenue and the end of Third Avenue, which is nice too. This will probably never get developed. So what's nice about this preview and this property is that, and maybe they do, but I think it's a little bit like of a creek down here from what our photographer said. We've got photos on the website. It doesn't have anything at ocean views. He said, you can see the ocean from the street up here, but it's too overgrown. So our property is very overgrown. And again, you can see it's relatively steep, but there is a local building company that has worked on properties like this. So you'll see other properties like this. And it's not impossible by any means, especially with the technology we have in today's day and age. So again, we're right here. We're looking at the ocean. You can take your moped, your bike. You could walk down to the beach any day. So this is what we're looking at. This is really cool stuff. And this is in Lane County, Oregon. So I didn't even really introduce myself in this video. My name's Miles. Our company is Wilco Land. So this video is meant to kind of discuss some FAQs we get in our business, go over the property I'm looking at, teach you how to use Lane County's GIS system. We offer owner carry financing on all of our listings. I'm just looking through Google Earth right now. If you're looking for business ideas, maybe this is your Airbnb spot. So there's a bunch of vacation rentals. There's vacation homes out here and there's full-time homes too. So again, we're right next to the Oregon coast. Finding property like this with owner carry is pretty rare along the coast. So we're thinking this probably sells kind of fast. And, we offer more of a self-service real estate model. Let's see if we get street views here. I do think we do. We get street views. So if you want to just look at this from the comfort of your home, you don't want to drive out there and you're curious what it looks like. These are really outdated because this home across the street, you can tell it's on the, it was redone. And it looks like there's a house right here too. So this is our property. You can see there's power lines. To my knowledge, it's part of city limits. So city water and sewer should be here. I think mobile homes are allowed as well. So that's something else to keep in mind. That's actually an added bonus. I won't go through it, but you can click through street views on Google Earth, whether you're looking at our property or somebody else's. So the next thing I want to go over is the photos. Our photographer took some photos, and we did not get a ton of ocean views, but this is just kind of a collection of what the property looks like out here. So I touched a little bit on utilities, city water and sewer. Again, I believe that to be the case. I have not called to verify, but I'm about 98.9% sure, I want to say. So we're pretty positive it is going to be city water sewer. And we will have some videos potentially on the website from our photographer. I won't make you sit through this and look at that, but we can watch a quick preview of it. Again, there is a good company. I believe it's Terrace Builders or Terrace Construction in Florence, Oregon, that does work on some of these steeper properties. So it isn't impossible. So straight out there, I think he's pointing, hey, here's the ocean views. So you are constructing probably something kind of unique here. It is a mobile home. I would suggest getting it surveyed at some point. I'm curious how much like road frontage you have, and that doesn't look too steep right there either, but how much flat spot do you have up top to make it work? So you could see the neighboring property house too was some of the back of their property was even on stilts. So getting out there yourself, maybe going to venture back there, and heck, maybe you're building a tree fort for all I know. Whatever the county will allow you to do. So we'll get into that again here in a minute. It's zoning. So property zoning, something I want to get in on, and I'm just going to start with doing this, Lane County parcel search. And I can pull up the property ID here, a little bit of information. We use this for our database, Lane County property search. So we'll see what this yields. This is going to help you figure out a lot of your FAQs, whether you're looking at this property or somebody else's. Lane County has an awesome database. No properties found, so I need to remove these dashes. We just recently purchased this at Wilco Land. Our website's here for anybody who hasn't watched one of my videos before. So we've got other properties around the Florence area, around Bend area in Oregon as well. So getting back to here, we're going to be able to look at the map tax lot number. There is no address for this property. So you're going to want to use GPS coordinates, which I have those plugged right into Google Maps for you. And we can get a bird's eye view of this property location here. So we're looking at that from a bird's eye view. And the next thing I'm going to go through is we've got some rentals here. Again, we can do this, and we can actually look at street views for all this area where it highlights in blue. So for those who don't live close by that want to just kind of take a tour of the area without leaving their house, pull this guy up and look at all these features we can look for. The next thing you can do from the the comfort of your home is you can hop on Google Earth, like I had it showed up here, and you can click around, look at the terrain, and you can also click some of these dots to see, people submit pictures to Google and they'll post them here. So I showed you some of that earlier. So I actually share a link to this to Google Earth, and it'll pull up our property highlighted like that. So again, just a few tricks there. You can use GPS coordinates to get back there. It is on 3rd Avenue. The next thing I want to show you here in the county GIS system is, are there any building permits? There have not been any. We've checked some of that, so we can look through some of it together. Interactive map. So this is a county zone and map viewer, which is actually really helpful. We'll get to it. This is no RC, this is small city zoning. So this is RA, Suburban Residential Mobile Home District. So that kind of tells you right there, Suburban Residential Mobile Home District. I won't dive into it, but you can go to the link to city planning and zoning right here. And then you can start to read more about, what is RA designation, suburban residential? What does MH designation mean? What are my limitations and what are my opportunities and possibilities? So you can click into that and start to read about that. We'll also probably have a website link straight to this. So again, great zoning, leaves things very open. Area of minimal flood hazard. Again, this is up on high land. We're at super steep property. I really wouldn't worry too much about flooding here. So that's about it. That's what we're looking at on Lane County's database. You can search these properties using the APN or map tax lot number. We rolled through some photos. I have these photographer videos. You can do street views. We talked about utilities, and we talked about our business being a little bit more of a self-service real estate model. Offering owner carry, offering lower prices, receptive to cash offers. My name is McLaughlin. Head to Wilco Land to check this property out. Give me a call if you have questions, 605-250-1256.